Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thank you for joining me today. I'm with a distinguished bunch of people right here. We're at the United Methodist Church, and thank you everyone for joining me today. Vergas, I mean, the United Methodist Church is part of the community of Vergas as much as anything is, and I love to be able to tell about things that are happening up here. And so right now, they are planning and organizing for their United Methodist Church ham dinner, and it's going to be at the Vergas Event Center. But I am going to let the president of the men's club, because it started out as a men's club fundraiser, I think the ham supper did, and Neil Strawhorn right now is the president of that, and I'm going to let him tell us all about that.
Well, for many years, the Methodist Church has sponsored 2 church dinners each year at the community center. They originally started out in the basement of the church, but for the last several years, they've been held at the community center here in Vergas. One of them is always held the Friday before Labor Day, and the other one the Friday before Memorial Day each year. And traditionally, the one that is sponsored on Memorial Day is organized by the men's group. This year, the dinner is going to be at the community center on May 25th. That's the Friday before Memorial Day, and it runs from 4:30 to 7 p.m. And as always, it is a free will offering, and all of the profits will go to local charities. The menu this year is the same as it's been for the last several years. We have ham, green beans, potatoes, coleslaw, beverage, and a roll, and a dessert. So we invite everybody to come. It's always a good time. We hope we can get the word out, and it's open to everybody in the community.
All right, Neil, you're making me hungry just thinking about it. And when you say the menu is the same as it's always been, that's because it works, right? People like it, and so that's a very good thing. And so make sure that you mark that on your calendar the Friday before. You're coming into town, you're going to be doing some fishing or something like that. You want to make sure that you mark that down in your calendar to come down for the ham supper that the church is having. Now, when we talk about the men's group, Alwyn, I know you were one of the first ones that were organizing on that. Why don't you tell me a little bit about how the men's group in the church here got organized?
Well,
why don't you hold that up just really close to you there? Thanks.
Well, we started out, we figured there's things that needed to be done, so we should have a men's group get organized, and we did that in April of '97.
Okay, so you've been going for a little while.
Yes, and then the next March, we decided, well, we should have a men's supper, but we'll have it in the community center.
Oh, okay.
And it was a huge success. We run out of food. We got
running out of food's a good thing. Yes,
yeah,
yes. That means you got people.
Way more people than we expected.
Okay. And so you started out in '97 with your men's group, and how many people probably were in the original group?
Oh, I would say there was 10 or 11 of us. And
what you found here was, why did you organize?
Well, there was a need for a men's group in the church.
Okay,
we had United Methodist Women, but
there's a need for the men's too, isn't there? Well, that's good. I'm really happy to know that you've kept that organization going and being able to do things like this.
Yes, it's still going strong.
Well, that's great. Now, Cheryl, you help out with the local charities of where the monies go from when you have a parish fundraiser or something like that. Can you tell us a little bit about what you work with on that?
Actually, both the women's group and the men's group give to the charities from the dinners. So they help out with the Becker County Food Pantry, our Samaritan's Purse, Salvation Army. They've helped the local youth go to a Christian-based summer camp. They've helped provide a patio set for like the Vergas Living Centers so that the seniors have some place nice to sit outside in the summer. We've helped flood victims in Browns Valley. We've helped with the hurricane at Katrina. So the proceeds that we make from the 2 dinners throughout the year, we give to everybody. You know, it goes out to all the different missions and other people. It's not just a fundraiser for the church. So. Right.
You know, that's what's so wonderful about when you can have the opportunity to support anything that our local churches are doing, whether they're fundraiser stuff or whatever kind of drive that they have, it does go back out and it just benefits everybody in the community, and that just makes such a huge difference. Now, Rodney, you're here and you've seen a lot of this change and all the different things that have gone through. What works with the men's group that you like?
I'm more of an observer now. I don't hold any office in the men's group, excuse me. But from my observation point, I noticed that the men's group needed a little help, because there was always women in the shadows fretting and stewing about whether we'd do it right. So they finally consented to let the women work with us, and it's been real good. And we still call it the men's group, and we're sort of proud of that, and it's the men's supper. But we'd like to give credit to the ladies too, and when they show up and help us out and show us how to do it.
Well, I think, does that kind of go, Rodney, with like that whole, behind every good man, there's a better woman?
Yeah, I'll have to agree with that. Oliver watches this program.
And that's true. And so I just think it's so wonderful and unique that you do have this men's group that's there and supporting your parish, because it is just one of the small parts of a parish that just helps the whole thing function, right?
Yeah, and I want to remind you, it's been said already, that the supper or the ham dinner is down at the community center, the event center. It's not at the church here.
No. So the Methodist Church, which is located here in Vergas, I mean, what you saw is a need to open it up to a lot more people. And so I just want to run through that again, that on May 25th, it's a Friday, from 4:30 until 7 o'clock, you will be able to enjoy the men's group, church parish, however you want to call it, whatever it is, it's just good food. You're going to want to come to the Vergas Community Center, and you're going to want to, what I like about those too is you meet up with so many of the people that you maybe haven't seen all winter long. They're just coming back, some of your snowbirds are, and they're able to come to that, and you're going to be able to have some fellowship with that too.
Yeah, we have a real faithful following, you know. They look forward to it.
Okay, and so I know that you guys will be there. The men will be very early in the morning, cooking and getting it all ready right, and maybe some good women will be there too, right?
And I'll ask my wife if
you'll ask your wife if that'll work out. Okay. And so thank you for being a part of the Vergas Show, but also thank you for being part of the Vergas community, because it's only through all the different things in our community, whether it's our churches and our businesses. When you come to the Vergas community, you're just supporting everybody, and by having things like this, we're bringing people into town, and so that makes it pretty good. Neil, you want to close with it and to just say one more thing on what the men's group has got going?
Friday, May 25th, 4:30 to 7 p.m., and I guarantee we will not run out of food.
So that's a good thing, right, Olive? All right. You have a good day in Vergas. Thank you.